Good afternoon, Glasgow Baptist Church family and friends. By now, obviously, you've heard this week that the governor has come out with a couple, one requirement, one request. The requirement was that groups of 50 now no longer meet, but in groups of 10. Some have called and asked about that in regards to the church. That request was made for families, friends who are hosting birthday parties, backyard barbecues, those types of things. That was not directed toward businesses, restaurants, or churches. But then yesterday, many of you have already heard that the governor has requested churches suspend on-site services for the next 2 weeks. Obviously, as you've been watching the news, you know that Kentucky continues to rise in number of cases. And the truth is, we've become laxed. I've become laxed at times with regards to the COVID. We have people who are no longer taking it as seriously as we need to, and so the numbers have increased, and the governor is trying to protect all the people. Well, I want to share with you some things that Glasgow Baptist Church has been doing from day one before I tell you how we're going to respond to the request. From the beginning, Glasgow Baptist Church has tried to provide a safe and healthy environment for people to be able to worship on site. Every week, our facility gets disinfected. Each pew gets wiped down. Doorknobs, handles, bathrooms, all sorts of things get disinfected between the week. And even it's later in the week so that as other things might be happening or people might be in the building, we make sure it's taken care of in between those events. The other thing the church has done is bought a diffuser or a fogger. And so after we wipe everything down, one of the last steps we do is we then fog the room and fog the building to ensure that if there's anything else there that we catch that. We've been trying to take all the necessary precautions to ensure your safety. As you know, as you've been coming to an on-site worship service with us, we continue to escort you to a seat. And we do that because we want to do as much as we possibly can to help you maintain that 6 feet distancing, to help us make sure that all steps are being followed. We've even done that when people have thought that might be a little overkill, or even some of my pastor friends have said, I don't think that's necessary. We wanted to do that to ensure your safety. Over the time, we've required masks in the whole service, and you would wear it while we sang or while you heard the message. When many churches have gone to an option of taking it off, it was just until last week that we chose to do that, but only to do that once you were seated and can still maintain that 6 feet distance. So we are working hard to ensure safety, ensure things are done right, to ensure that this is a healthy place for you to worship. So with regards to the governor's request, we're going to continue to do on-site worship. We feel like all the safety measures we continue to have in place continue to allow us to do that safely. You'll still be required to come in with your mask. There'll still be 2 sections. We'll continue for now allowing one section to remove their mask. Now, however, there may be more coming down the pike, and certainly as that takes place, we will address that in the appropriate time and the appropriate way. We want to protect you. We want to honor Caesar, as Romans tells us, but we want the glory to go to God as well. So for now, we will continue our on-site service. For those of you who continue to be in our online services or are watching us by Channel 6, we're grateful for you. We understand your decision to stay home and want you to know that we love you and miss seeing your smiling face. I would encourage you, if you're in our online service, to tell us that you're there. We want to celebrate. We want you to know that we love you. Encourage others to watch and encourage others to participate. This is certainly a difficult time. a time of uncertainty. But the truth of the matter is, you and I both know a God who's in control. And so we're going to continue to celebrate that and worship a God who's greater than all that we face. So I look forward to seeing you, whether it's on site tomorrow or online. God bless.